Today we find ourselves in Italy for what I want to say is the first time we've had an Italian wine on the podcast.
Is it?
It feels like it is.
Yeah, I have the impression
not.
that we had an Italian before, but now that we had the Italian varietal Nebbiolo. We had the Nebbiolo.
We've had it. Okay, sorry. I meant wine that was created in Italy.
Yeah, correct.
Like the vineyards
I
of
think
Italy.
so, yeah, exactly right.
Not the grape style, but this is a bottle that was I think $27. And yeah, I'm really excited to try this. I have no idea. I don't do research, before this podcast. I mean, Carlos doesn't need to. But I like to start at the point of hopefully people listening or watching this are as well, which is, a blank canvas. And I have no idea what this is. Like I know it says Carricante, but I also don't know. I know it's white, but I have no idea what grape is being used. I have no idea what style to take on. So I thought what we could do is pour it, and then I can try and tell you what I think the closest grape varietal is to it.
Could be, yeah. No, that sounds
because
good.
it could be. This could be Chardonnay. This could be Riesling. I genuinely have no idea. I don't even know what the color is because it's a really dark yellow bottle. So let's try it this way. Okay, so it's got a bit of color about it. I'm just going to do a quick assess before we break down exactly what it is, so I can have a guess. Okay. Not super fragrant, but we've got to give it a chance to open up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it may be a little bit too cold. So I think one thing for wine tasting, and even enjoy wine at home and stuff, I think wines that are too cold, they will be too shy, and they will not be overly aromatic. I think it's much better than when we first got the bottle right here.
We've had it out of the fridge for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. So
well, first of all, the color I'll break down as being, I'll say pale gold.
Good.
And then I'll just say that there's not, putting it up to the light here, not a super amount. I mean, the legs are quite thick, but I wouldn't say that it seems like it's super concentrated with sugar or anything like that. I'm just going to go, because we're going to assess this wine fully, I'm just going to have my guess here. I think this style it tastes kind of like a non-oaked Chardonnay. But let me just double check that. It's got quite a heavy body. Yeah, I'm going to stick in like a non-oaked Chardonnay.
I would probably go for, in terms of texture, richness, maybe I would go for Grüne Veltliner.
Okay.
But then in terms of flavor, slight note of blossom, slight note of tropical, a slight sense of saltiness and minerality. I would go for Albarino.
Albarino. Okay.
So, I'm between the two, Albarino and
But it's its own
Grüne.
style, but that's kind of to give an idea.
Yeah, exactly right.
Cool.
So Carricante, again, as I said, is a little obscure, is little known, and is best blended with other grapes. So in the wines of Sicilia. On its own is actually the first time I'm trying the Carricante on its own. So
that's so interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting. It is actually quite good. I would buy this again.
Cruise through our assessment of this wine. We've learned a lot about it, but let's go through acid at the top. I'll go through our nose first.
I think it's opening. I think it's opening really nicely now on the nose.
What do you smell?
A lot of ripe yellow apple.
I was going to say yellow apple.
Yeah, a lot of ripe yellow apple, ripe pear. A lot of lemon. It's not like green. It's not like tart lime, or it doesn't. I feel like if I have a sip of this right now, it's not gonna feel like sharp, searing, limey, but it's like more the lemon juice, lemon skin. So citrus, and it's not ripe orange or grapefruit, etc. I think it's just lemon, like ripe yellow apple, lemon. I feel a little bit tropical, kind of. Just a touch of like mango skin, maybe. Mango skin, nothing.
It's definitely different on the nose 10 minutes after we first smelled
that's right.
it. Yeah.
That's right. I think
it's just the glass warming up, right?
Yeah, that's right. The temperature warming up a little bit and really allowing for the wine to express much more, which is quite
It's like when you
nice.
rock up to a party, right? That's the analogy. You rock up to a party where maybe it's your partner's party, so it's all of their friends. And you walk through the door, they know everyone, you're just kind of warming up to the party. And then after, mingling with a few people, you start to tell some funny stories, start to warm up a little bit.
That's right.
All right, let's go back on the palate.
Yeah, I mean, no evidence of oak whatsoever on the nose. Spices, not really. I mean, then the oak, yeah, of course, not evident. But I think it's primary, it's fresh.
All right, so first thing we're going to do is, now Carlos has a mouth full, I'm going to say acid. I think this is deceiving because I think the body is quite medium plus. I think it's quite, and I'm now the wine, since that first sip 10 minutes ago, now the wine is here. I'm feeling quite high alcohol. I swear on our Got Some friends and family listening and watching, I do not know I swear on my daughter.
What do you think it is?
Ooh,
the alcohol?
I think it's like, let me go one more.
Yeah, you so far everything you say is not wrong at all.
I think the alcohol's burning to like a 12.5.
12.5. Okay, so it's 13%. So it's good.
Okay,
it's like it is high. It is.
That is high.
Well, 13% is still a medium. Medium plus if you like. 13.5, 14% then becomes high. But it's pretty elevated. It's like 13%. It's
when it was colder on that first sip, I didn't assess it as much, and then now 10 minutes later, I've gone, oh God, I'm getting a bit of burning in the back of the throat. But I think the acid is disguised in here. Now my mouth is watering. I think it is medium plus acid.
Yeah, medium plus acid, medium plus body, medium plus in alcohol. Yeah. Everything is on a medium plus. I agree. But I quite like the savoriness, the almost slight sense of salty, very strong sense of minerality, tightness that is very resembling of the wines from Sicilia, these volcanic soils. The higher altitude brings a little bit of that freshness, a little bit of acidity, but then fully exposed vineyards bringing the alcohol. Bringing the ripeness in the fruit. I think it's really delicious. I think it's I would buy this again.
Wow, personally.
Yeah, I would buy this again I mean, for the casual wine, that's something easy, I would buy this again, $27. Yeah, okay. I think.
So let's say I'm coming around to your house for dinner. You're putting on food. I'm going to bring this bottle around. You know this bottle's coming. What's going in the oven, on the pan? What are you making?
Well, a Portuguese fritada, which is, fried fish, you have fried vegetables. It's more like a tempura, basically.
I don't know if we need to build a bit of atmosphere, Carlos, but you've talked up this wine a lot. It's very rare for you to, for one, say, I would buy this wine.
Yeah, I was thinking that I should lift it. I should lift it to the number 3. I think so.
Is that locked in?
Yeah, it's locked in. Lock it in.
The Vino de Montepulciano is gone.
It's Sicilian. Bring it on. Whoa, I'm replacing. There we go. We're replacing an Italian by an Italian. So
okay, yeah, so it feels fine. Like we're not starting a cultural war.
The only white. Yeah, it is the only white.
Chateau Madrak, the SC Panel, Tempranillo,
that's
and
right.
now
that's right.
Welcome the Nostru Carricante Terre Siciliane.
It's the first white wine on the top 3 for either.
You. No,
you had one.
I've got the Garagiste.
That's right.
Yeah, I got the Chardonnay in there from Mornington Peninsula. Well, there you go, guys. Well, a late edition as we head towards the tail end of this podcast. Carlos has changed his top 3. So if that's not reason enough to go out and get this bottle, obviously we're not sponsored by this bottle. Make your own decisions. Maybe you don't like white wine, but there you go. Definitely worth checking out.
Honestly, very easy white wine to like.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening and welcome to the top 3. Saúde.
Saúde.